Right, so this is for question 20. X is a number between 200 and 300. Highest common factor of x and 126 is 21. Find the smallest possible value of x. But we say that HCF is actually intersection. So since 3 times 7 is the intersection between 126 as well as x, it must therefore mean that one of the prime factors of x must be, see, x is made of different prime numbers. I don't know how many there are. But since I'm telling you that 3 is the element in the intersection between the prime factors of 126 and x, it must mean that it exists both in 126 as well as x. So the first prime factor that I must be able to write now for x will be 3. Okay? So that's for highest common factor for intersection. What is the second prime factor that it must have? It must be 7. Okay. Now let's think about this. If it is just 3 times 7 for x, okay, so this gives me 21. What is the HCF of 21 and 126? What will you give me as the HCF? 3 times 7. Exactly. So it seems to be able to fulfill this requirement. 3 times 7 is 21. Normally this will be the answer already. But now they tell you that it is between 200 and 300. So it cannot be just 21. You need to multiply more factors to it. Okay? So you have a choice. You can multiply 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, whatever you like. But the conditions must still be true. Let us choose to multiply this by, let's say we multiply by 2. Will the HCF still be 21? Wait. No, it will not. What will HCF change to become now? What will it become now? 2 times 3 times 7. Okay, I don't need you to tell me the value, but at least you must know what it is going to become. So we know that I cannot put a 2 inside here. I cannot multiply by 2. Okay, what if I choose to multiply it by another 3? So let's say it is 3 squared. Will the HCF still be 3 times 7? Will it? No, what will the HCF now be? 3 squared times 7. Because the intersection between 126 and x will be 3 squared times 7. So it cannot be this. Can it be 5? Can I multiply by 5? Why cannot? Must be between 200 and 300. So this will give me 21 times 5. This is less than 200. Okay. What if I choose to multiply by 6? No point multiplying by 6 because it's made of 2 and 3. We only consider prime numbers over here. So next one, 7. What if I multiply by 7 squared? Will it be greater than 200? No, it's still not greater than 200. 49 times 3 is less than 200. Continue. 8, no point, it's not a prime number. 9, also not a prime number. 10, not a prime number. Next one, 11. Will this give me a HCF of 3 times 7? Yes, it will. Is this value greater than 200? Yes, so this is the answer. Okay, now versus, just now we said that 3 times 7 times 5, right? Possible, right? But it's less than 200. What if I multiply by another 5? Then will it be the within the range 200 to 300? No, it will not be. Yeah, I don't think so. You can calculate yourself. Anyway, it will not be the smallest also. Because 5 squared is 25 versus 7 versus 11. 11 is going to be smaller. Okay, so this is not our answer. 3 times 7 times 11. First time I'm seeing this type of question in TYS. I mean the O levels. We can expect more of the same type of question. In order to do this, your fundamentals must be strong. Next one. Who requires help for question 21? None? Nobody up? 22. Anybody needs help? 23. Okay, 23, write down the equation on line of symmetry. It is given that this is the equation. What kind of equation is this? Starts with Q. Quadratic, because there's a power 2. Okay. What is the shape of the graph? What is the shape of the graph? Parabola. What are the characteristics of a parabola? It opens upwards or it opens downwards, and it is symmetrical about this vertical line which passes through the turning point. Okay? It is symmetrical. Huh? So now I've got a parabola. Where is the line of symmetry? You can do this if you are good at visualizing, or you can do it the mathematical way. Okay? Let's try doing it without mathematics. Just by looking. Where is the line of symmetry? It's somewhere here. Does it look like a line of symmetry? To you? No? Should it be more to the left or to the right? A bit more to the left, is it? Okay. How about like this? Yes? Almost there? Almost there? Okay. Your eyes may not be the best judgment. May not make the best judgment. So if we try to do it mathematically, how do we decide where is the line of symmetry? Where is the center of it all? It must be at a turning point. Okay, where's the turning point? Is it here? Is this the turning point? No? Then where is it? How about here? Is this the turning point? Yes, it is the turning point. How do we really determine for sure? Or we can look at the highest point. The maximum value is over here. So this must be the turning point. Alternatively, we take the midpoint of 0 and 1 because they intersect the x-axis at 0 and 1. So the center of 0 and 1 must be our midpoint. So 0 and 1 must be over here. This is my line, and this value over here is 0.5. So what is the equation of this vertical line? Wow, look, write down the line of symmetry. They did not give you any hints at all. Waiting for you to make a mistake. 0.5. Okay? Do you know what the correct answer should be? So I'm not going to tell you all. You go and find out from your friends because your friends know. If you don't know, please learn from it. Use your graph to solve the equation x minus x squared equals to -4. Who needs help for this? Anybody? Nobody needs help? Okay. Part C. Who needs help for this? Anybody? None. So we need which part do you need help with? Part A. Okay. Last question. 24. Who needs help for part A? Part B. Part B? Okay. Sinlin, do you need help for part A? Alright, the bearing of New Delhi from Manila is 290 degrees. From Manila. So this is 290 degrees. Find the bearing of New Delhi from Singapore. So from Singapore, I need to draw another north over here. And this is the bearing that I require. Correct? Okay, so when you have bearing questions, you can be sure that you are expected to draw in all these north arrows at all these points over here. All these are our north arrows. And the thing about them is that they are all parallel. Okay, if this is, if I want to find this angle, Which angle do you think will be useful in order to help me find the final answer? What? DSM. You mean this entire angle? So what if you get an angle? So what if you get an angle? How are you going to find the angle required? DS? DS north. Okay. We can choose to plant a point over here. Because this is paper 1, right? You get to make indications on your diagram. You get to call this, for example, point X. Okay, let's because it looks like this cross over here, let's call it point Z. Okay, now which angle do you want to find in order to eventually lead us to the unknown angle? DSZ. Okay, once you can find this angle, I can take 360 degrees minus DSZ, isn't it? You are right. But how to find the angle? Look at all the arrows that you have drawn. All these are supposed to be parallel to each other. Does this help you? Let's call this Y. Does this help? What angle do you want to find out? Huh? S, D, Y. This angle. Are they the same green angles? Yes, they are, because parallel lines are alternate angles, parallel lines. But how to find this angle? Huh? Which one? Are you saying to introduce another point over here? No? Then which point do you want now? Which angle? Can't hear you all. DM north. You mean you want to introduce a point here? Let's call this W. W also not very good. W like west, right? What other letters? K. Let's call it K. Okay. So which angle do you want now? DMK. If you can get this angle, then it is alternate angle to this entire one, is it? Then you will be able to subtract 29 to get this angle, then you can get this angle, then 360 minus. Done? Do you need me to show you all the working? Yes or no? Yes, raise your hand. Nobody. Okay, then we're done.